Now we press on. Think about everything you did yesterday, what you ate, where you went, what you searched for on the internet, what TV shows you watched, what you read on social media. If you have an Apple Watch or Fitbit, even something like your heart rate, your phone quite literally knows everything. And so might the police soon, even without a warrant. Thanks to data brokers, law enforcement can figure out geolocation data, search history, call and text history, and most importantly in the post-Roe era, all of the data your phone collects about your body, including if you stopped using an app that tracks your period, that many women do, or if you deleted a health app or added a new one. All of that can be collected by a law enforcement agency and then flagged. And big tech appears to be willing to sell our privacy to the government, not just the federal government, but state or local police departments ready to investigate illegal abortions. Leland Vittert's here, professor of data science at Washington University, features editor of the Harvard Data Science Review. Also, my favorite sister, who just wrote a piece about this in The Hill. We've always known that law enforcement can get a warrant, but how can they get all this data about us without a warrant?
So for warrants, they're going to go through the big tech companies, a Google or a Meta or a Twitter or something. But think about all those other apps that you have on your phone. DoorDash or Grubhub or Instacart or that random weather app or the one you use to track planes, that all uses your geolocation data as well. And the government can just buy that. They don't even need a warrant to be able to get that data. They can buy that data to see where you were. And something like abortion clinics with Roe versus Wade is going to really shine a light on this issue that the right has been talking about for a long time and the left has been ignoring.
Okay, so you think about what the government can find out about you, all the apps that it can find out about you. How do they then take that information? They figure out that, yes, a woman searched for how to buy abortion pills over the internet. Can they then take that to a judge and get a warrant to open her mail?
So that's the whole point, is this all serves as evidence for more things. I mean, the location data can say, I want to know who's within 5 feet. They can even pinpoint the room in the abortion clinic that you were in. Who is within 5 feet of this clinic at 9:42 on a random Tuesday? And all of a sudden, you have women who are going to get abortions for whatever reason, who are now being able to be charged using the data that's on their phone that the government not only can just get a warrant for, but can just write a check for.
You think about, though, the extension of this, right? They could then also figure out who was around a shooting, who was around a shoplifting, where those people then went to go. For as much as the right now is celebrating the Roe decision and abortion now being illegal in many states, this whole idea of government overreach should be their sweet spot, right?
Well, sure, and the right really cares about it, and they've been the ones that have been screaming about it for years.
Why isn't big tech that champions civil liberties saying no?
But because they're scared and because they have not had to before. If you tell me, Liberty, I need your cell phone location data because there's been a murder, I'm like, here, have it. But all of a sudden, that's just about murderers. But now all of a sudden, when 1 in 4 women have had an abortion at some point in their lifetime, this doesn't become an issue just for the murderers and the bad people in our society. This becomes an every person issue. Not just the 1 in 4 women, but their families, their brothers, their mothers, their sisters, their everyone. This is a problem that everyone will be facing. And in fact, I think it's going to become a bipartisan issue because the right's been screaming about the privacy problems forever, and now the left's going to get involved because of the abortion prosecutions that are going to occur from it.
Yeah, we think about the horseshoe in American politics of how close sometimes the extremes on both sides are. There seems to be a little bit of a meeting point in Congress between the left and the right on this of limiting big tech's power. But are we really going to expect the government to give up the power that they already have now to track us and know things about us?
They don't need to. It's not big tech that's going to end up being the problem. Big tech's going to end up regulating itself with this issue. Their employees are calling for it. The people are calling for it. It's going to be these little random apps that you download that are in fact enormous behemoths of data. That weather app, that stock app, that food app, that small thing is going to be what's going to be the problem and what's really going to invade Americans' privacy.
Yeah, fascinating, because we think about just Google and Facebook, but then you think about who has, Grubhub or Instacart or any of these others. We haven't even talked about the Chinese and TikTok. That's for another conversation. Liberty, it's good to see you. Thank you. Great backdrop. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.